The Free State ANC is now ready to hold its provincial conference to elect new leaders. The province's Interim Provincial Committee has assured the National Office that it's ready to hold the conference, having met the threshold. The IPC has previously postponed the elective conference at least 2 times. Free State and the Western Cape remain the 2 provinces that are yet to elect their new leadership. For more on this now, I'm joined by the ANC's Free State Interim Provincial Committee convener, Mxolisi Dukwana, who joins us virtually from Bloemfontein. I'm assuming that your organization in the Free State just needed some time to take a breath after hosting the January 8th celebrations, where there was a lot of calls for renewal of the party, specifically in the Free State as well, as it's come through a rather trying time. Give us an update on the outcome of that verification process and indeed that verification report that was needed.
We received a verification report that also gave us the green light with the threshold that of branches that we have received, in terms of the audit. And we are ready now for the conference.
Can you give us an idea of what were the major hold-ups in terms of getting this verification report done and dusted? I know there'd been a lot of pressure to try and get it done before the national elective process in December, and it's now come to this point. What were some of those challenges that was holding up the process, and what were you able to do to push through to this point?
You would remember that as a province, our process was taking into consideration the provincial nominations, the regional nominations for regional conferences, as well as the national conference. So we needed to align our own processes to those of the national process. And that led to us going up until the 7th. And then we extended our own to the 20th of November. And that is also where we experienced challenges, because when it came to the verification, National was now busy with the national processes, and that affected our own processes. Hence, we were not able to have the SGOs, signing off the audited report of the Free State at the time, including the 20th.
Now, one of the other issues that the IPC has been looking at has been the rate or the state of service delivery, or the lack thereof, is what we've been hearing from residents in the Free State over the last while. And the IPC also had to look at what changes could be made at the Mangaung Metro Municipality to try and get past the issues that they've been experiencing with regards to service delivery. What have you decided, and what's going to happen next?
Before we get to this point, the National Executive Committee before the conference was not happy with the state of the organization in the municipality and the quality of leadership at the point. We were then advised that it will be important to look into what is happening and advise National. We did that. And we then arrive at the situation that with the caucus that we have in Mangaung, you needed to bring about some changes. And those changes should not only be limited to the speaker, the mayor, and the deputy speaker. They also have to do with the quality of the councillors that we have, as we have seen that most of the times, instead of focusing on service delivery issues and governance in the municipality, it was more politicking and playing to the gallery more than focusing into what was important. And therefore, we needed to put some brakes and refocus everything that the council, our own caucus of the ANC, needed to put as priorities. And that is what we are trying to do with what the SG is actually leading in terms of dealing with the situation of Mangaung.
Okay, we're going to leave it there. Thanks for that update. The ANC Free State convener, or the IPC, Mxolisi Dukwana, joining us virtually there from Bloemfontein.